Hello, how was your week? My name is Ola and the program is Red Carpet Extra right here on NTA International. And this week I have someone that you have heard about and you have heard his songs. You remember that song? I know people have played it at their weddings. Olawumi, Onitemi. That song, yes, is by Tosin Martins. And I'm going to let you watch the video. And after that, we get to meet the maestro himself. Don't go anywhere.
The butterflies in my belly.
I tripped for that video for a very long time, and of course I am right here hanging out with the author, the maker, the inventor, the creator of that wonderful song and video that will keep playing in the minds of people like forever and ever. I'm sure of that, even if they call it old school in the next 100 years. So let's meet him. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Good to be here.
How does it really feel for you to just be the creator of such a song that people are tripped about? I mean, age, regardless of age difference, people just really love it. How does it feel?
For me, I at this point I've become numbed by the feeling, because it's humbling when you think of the fact you wrote a song like that, and the reaction of people sometimes can be almost overbearing when they share it with you and they tell you their experience from just listening to the song. And I mean, I'm coming from a background where you feel when such impact is made by a song, it's got to be quote unquote a meditational, spiritual, almost letter for letter scripture packed song before it can make that kind of impact. But to see God come through the simple things of life in a basic, simple love expression, and to find that officially it's almost become officially like the language and melody for every young man who needs to tell a woman how he feels about her. And they don't have the words to say. They just say, you know what, I dedicate the words and music of this song to you. So it's very humbling, and I thank God for the opportunity to be the vehicle to bring that kind of song to people's love lives.
Who would you say Tosin Martins is? Not the, I want something extra. All I is, and this is Red Carpet Extra, so it has to be extra.
If I have to pull myself out of being Tosin Martins and act like an observer, I would say Tosin Martins is a very strange, slightly, or maybe a bit too simple-minded, by nature kind of person. I look at life very differently from what is popular, and I question a lot of things. I'm a non-conformist, if you like. I don't conform at all. In fact, I don't need to be told not to conform. And I think I'm a bit too blatantly honest. I'm the kind of guy you would run into and I can tell you everything about my life, even if you're a stranger. It's not the best of attributes, but somehow I find myself being that way. I feel a need to go to that extent just to help people. If I feel the information would help you, I'll share it. And most times I've done it before I realize, oh, Tosin, I shouldn't have done that. So, what else? I think I love music a bit too much. sometimes. I love music a bit too much because I make excuses for anybody who does music. I love music to the point I love musicians and artists. I have a problem. I'm probably one artist who is a fan of every artist. You know, most people usually think that once you're an artist, you just like your music. You're kind of, no. If you are an artist, a true one at that, I love you to a fault. I don't think you can do any wrong in my sight where I'm concerned. So those are the funny, less than perfect sides to Tosin Martins.
But I really would like to know, like, your most embarrassing moment ever.
There'll probably be a moment in my life when I was publicly embarrassed by somebody I really looked up to. And I cannot say who he is so that it doesn't, we're in a meeting and I was supposed to be, presenting something, and he considered it a bit out of line, and the way he went about displaying his displeasure at how I went about what it was. Because I don't want to give you a hint so you don't get who it is I'm talking about. And I felt it was a bit too much coming from that kind of person. It's not something people like that should do. He literally even used a very bad word at me, but I let it go. So that was really good.
Now, talking about people you look up to, apart from in the entertainment industry, who are they?
In this life, apart from the person of Jesus, and I keep saying this not because I'm a Christian. That's the truth of the matter. I think if you take, I think the problem a lot of us have is we don't learn to look at Jesus from a normal guy's perspective. Jesus was a guy.
A guy.
Yes. He was a guy who lived in the world, believed he should pay his tax. These are things we don't talk about. He believed he should treat women right. He believed he should be nice to people. He felt the need to go out of his way to get people to eat. I mean, this guy had a conference and he said, let's get these people food. That kind of person is amazing, even if he was not as it were, the deity of a faith. If he was just an ordinary person, that's a completely exemplary, inspiring personality. This guy would hang out with, the low lives, the people you and I don't want to be around. And he was somebody who made something out of people. It's a different thing to just try to inspire people. He went the extra mile to make something out of them and make them into somebody. So apart from him, ultimately, amongst people, I think it's Mandela. I look at Mandela as somebody who is ridiculously selfless. It borders on madness.
Hi, on Red Carpet Moment today, I am at the biggest male model search in Africa, yes. And it is right here in Lagos, Nigeria. I am at Eco Hotel. And it's going to start out with, of course, exhibition of different accessories. Nigeria, we have a way of just being fashionable, whether it's bags, jewelries, outfits. I mean, you know how we do it right here. You don't want to miss this fantastic, way of just feeding your eyes. And it's still right here on Red Carpet Extra. Don't go away. I am right here with the brain behind this beautiful event. How long did it take you to decide on what to wear as opposed to planning the whole thing?
Quite frankly, I've not even been able to, sort out in terms of my wardrobe. What I'm putting on was made by Femi Toys. He's one of the designers showcasing this evening. You have so many young guys and girls here who are doing a great job. I'm still going to change into your casual wear, also black. So I guess black is a favorite color for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, why this particular event in Nigeria? Because it's big. I mean, why Nigeria?
Well, there's no doubt that Nigeria is, in terms of the fashion capitals you have in Africa, even in the world, Nigeria is a major player when you talk about fashionable people. And if you talk about models, which is one of the things the event is all about, you find we have about the best models in the world.
I want to know why you're wearing what you're wearing and how long it took you to decide on what to wear.
It took me like 1 hour.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was looking forward to this day, and I just felt I should put this on because I'm one of the major sponsors actually, and I'm going to be presenting one of the gifts to the winners. So I just felt this is the right thing to put on. We're talking about fashion and style here, so I have to look tantalizing.
Yes, and you do. Okay, so how long did it take you to put yours together, and why did you choose this outfit?
It took me close to 1 hour too, because like I had too many clothes to choose from. I mean, it's supposed to look chic and exotic, so I picked the right outfit for this event.
Okay. How long did it take you to decide on what to wear for this event, and why?
No, it's pretty simple. I just had to look through all I had, and well, let me say not more than 15 minutes. Not more than 15 minutes. It's just the colors that give me a little issue. So I look at the colors and look for which color matches what. And
what are you expecting at this event?
I'm expecting to see, male models are the best. As a designer that also make male stuff, it's always nice to see the talent out there in terms of models. And, see the possibility of recruiting any of them to be, one of my models in the future.
Why did you decide to put this on, and how long did it take you?
Well, before I went into bag making, I used to design clothes, and this was made like 4 years ago.
Wow. Can we see? Because girls love blings. Can we see the bag? Woo! I like.
That's real snake skin, python skin,
Cool.
with Holland embellished.
Wow. That is cool. What do you think the future is for this kind of event in Nigeria, and male models specifically?
It can only get better and bigger. We know around the world, male models are the ones that are always staffed. There's female models that make it into, supermodels and top earners. Male models don't make it as much. But at least, not saying that we shouldn't celebrate them and push them as much as we can. So this is a good avenue to push it. And the fact that it's in Nigeria, where else would it be? We're the biggest in Africa, so it's the right place to do it.
And this is the stage.
Yes, this is Red Carpet Extra with Ola Ejo.
All right, you're watching Red Carpet Extra with OOLA. This is Obiora Obi-Wan. Keep watching.
Cool red carpet moment. Now I want to throw something at him. I'm very curious, and I'm sure he has noticed too. It's nothing bad. Trust me.
I hope so.
Okay. Did you hear him? He said, I hope so. Okay. Now, do you know how to cook?
Oh, I think I do. I think I do.
You think?
I think, yes. Because I haven't done it in a while. I'm blessed with one of those wives who accepts the fact that I refuse to go into the kitchen. But she complains. I'll be honest with you about that. But she has resigned to fate that I'll just not do that. I try to once in a while, but no. It's not my thing. I just don't like anything domestic. I'm not a domestic guy. Really.
He's not a domestic guy.
Yeah,
but you can make Indomie.
Oh, definitely. I can make rice. I can make eba. I can make beans.
You can boil egg.
Definitely, I can fry egg. I can fry plantain. Back in the day, I used to be able to make. I can make moi moi. I can still make moi moi. Grind the beans. Wash the beans. Grind the beans. Mix it with some peppers, some sauce, and then put it in the cans or in the leaves and let it boil to a certain level till it forms to a solid.
Wow.
So that's it. I can do quite a bit.
So he just gave us a brief tip on how to make moi. So, so guys out there, you're going to join me, and we're going to tell him that maybe one of these Saturdays or Sundays, he's going to put his wife's feet up and he goes into the kitchen and tries his best, even if it has to be Indomie and Mama. So we're
those
going to
kind of
make
things.
him. Did you hear him? She likes those kind of things. So we're going to make him promise, and I will find out if he did it. Yeah, I will look for him. So let's ask him.
The good thing is we can both plan to say I did. Even if I did it. Or she can do it and I just present and
Promise.
say I made the memo. I would try.
No.
I would try. You want me to
Yes,
promise?
one
I'll make
day.
my mind. One day. Before Jesus comes back.
No, no,
yes.
no.
One
No.
day.
Before the end of this year.
Ah!
You know the song, it's one of those songs that keeps ringing, like you never forget. Some people probably can't remember who sang it. Allen Avenue, Allen Avenue, Allen
With
what?
MC.
With MC.
Mhm.
Now I heard from very, 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 very authentic source that she just finished some songs and she's still working on more, and we're expecting that stuff will come out before the end of the year. Now, what do you think from your own point of view concerning this kind of person, like her personality?
I think she's true to the art of hip hop. She's lived it as far as the persona beyond the music expression goes. She wears hip hop, she acts hip hop, and what Shola is best known and loved for by all of us is that energy she brings when it comes to the stage, and she's able to carry you along and sing along tunes, good, feel good tunes that stick with us. You mentioned Allen Avenue back in the day. There was some freestyle she did on Fela's music,
Yeah.
and those were the things I knew Shola would then. And of course, her sojourn in the UK, she got back and was able to quickly fit back into the system with lyrics, Lori Gongo. So she's come a long way. I think before a lot of us, Shola was like the lone voice for the women folk in the entertainment industry, and I think she deserves a lot more in terms of recognition and accolades.
From Tosin Martin.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the guy has a subtle way of making me laugh. It's not he's calm and all, but even his yes ma'am makes me feel like I just laugh. Now I know you've done songs and all that, but now apart from the songs that you still are working on or things in the future, what's that like big dream for you, that dream that you have? Even if it's you in the next 20 years, where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing?
Interestingly, it's that dream is beyond me, Tosin Martins. I'm beginning to find a new generation of people. And when I say new generation, but I'm not talking necessarily younger people. I'm saying musicians and artists who have a passion that's extraordinary, and they are big on content and musicianship. I mean, all of us now have we've all made our peace with the commercial thing. that's just a nice way to put it. For me, you place a greater premium on what you have to say, and if the vehicle to communicate it effectively to people is something that will make them dance, why not? Because it's what I have to say, that's what matters to me, and it's music anyway. But at the same time, I've always loved the eclectic expression, the fact that people are able to go deep inside of themselves and bring out words that are extraordinary just to help you to get the message home, and it sticks and it stays. And I still feel that musicianship should not be lost to the digital age. I think the digital should aid and not exchange for musicianship. Let's still hear the guitarists, let's still hear the basses, let some drummers still express themselves, or at least help in the process of making the beats. Let's still get some of the piano sounds. You know, those sounds that are organic and natural, and they stay forever, they never die. Because you see, with digital music, it has the advantage in terms of cleanliness of audio, quality and sound, but it loses us in terms of the timing.
Okay.
One tone may be popular now, in the next year it's gone, but pianos will always be pianos, trumpet will be trumpet, guitar will be guitar, bass will be bass, drums will be drums. So we still need that organic content a bit, and the ability to marry the two. I've seen a lot of musicians these days who are doing that. So it is those kind of people that are my inspiration for the next 20 years, not even necessarily myself and my music. I want to get to a spot, a place where I can accommodate build that kind of platform where I can accommodate a wide genre of musicians.
Cool.
And I think the best platform I've seen is the stage. I would love to have a playhouse where people can come on a weekly basis, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, functions like what you have at the Apollos. And functions are going on, coffee shop in America. You can just come in, the best of sound, lights, the stage is set, people are there, and it's just a platform for discovery and at the same time for expression. And you can take out what you've done, take it anywhere people listen to it, and like, wow. So, and also to provide entertainment for television, because I think family entertainment is the future. There's no gainsaying that. The truth is we cannot continue this madness for long, and it's just a matter of time. Family entertainment is big on my heart. Television is big on my heart. Film, stage drama, because stage drama will provide a lot of people jobs in music that radio, commercial music, concerts, events might not give you. So I love to see that. I love to see local music also go far. These days a lot of people still think Juju, Fuji and all those things are ras. But the truth is that what is Brimo doing? What's Wizkid doing? Bakruma? What is, you see? But just using hip measures to put these things out. And I celebrate that about these boys, that they've succeeded in making local content hip. I'm just hoping that we can then take it further and make local content also have depth and content, those are messages that will last, and with the music and the beats and the dance, and that's it. Put Nigeria on that map, like India has done with their quality and their music, how they've been able to marry their music and their film. That's my interest in 20 years.
We're not being serious.
I was
yeah.
hoping you were going to ask that question. Yeah. The one I was watching, who's Tosin Martins? That's
yeah. I'm not talking about Tosin Martins of Strange. Just describe something.
Something
sometimes when nobody's there, I'm in front of my mirror, I'm talking to myself, I'm practicing my French. Sometimes I'm actually acting.
Yes.
So when no one is there,
yes.
What is Tosin Martins?
Tosin Martins is a clown. As in, I do some things. My wife says she wishes she had a camcorder just to record it and put it out without telling me, so people can see. I make some funny faces. I dance sometimes by myself, and I'm just dancing some really stupid, crazy, very clownish, as in almost idiotic moves. That you're thinking, this guy can do this rubbish. I do those things. I just amuse myself. I love life, and I talk to myself a lot. I talk by myself a lot. You almost think I'm mad. I'm always talking to myself. Sometimes I'm feeling like a preacher. I'm just preaching, just checking out. Hey, I'm feeling that. I like what I said there. I'm like everybody. I feel myself sometimes, and then most times I'm just a clown. That's it. I do the weirdest things, and I can be very naughty. Terrible. I joke a lot. I'm playful. Just trust me. Forget the serious Tosin Martins. When I get down to playing, I play. You'll be worried. For me.
Now, as we leave you with a lovely song from Tosin Martins, I wish I could actually just, connive with his wife and plant a camcorder somewhere. That would be another level for OOLA. So let's see if we can do it.
No problem.
Or just in my imagination. Who knows? So, until I come your way again next week, I remain OOLA on Red Carpet Extra, and it's NTA International. So, make a date with us again. Au revoir.
That African talk say became fast speaking, no be foolish talk. That African talk say became fast speaking, no be nonsense yams. That African talk say became fast speaking, no be senseless proverb. Because that the story of Jesus Christ, our only Savior. Ability, passability, Jesus in a number one. 9 be original, Prince of Peace and Son of Righteousness. Ability, passability, Jesus in a number